Hello everyone, and welcome to a Chibi Talks. It's a brand new year, a brand new decade, and this Chibi Talks is going to be important, but I want to warn everyone towards the end of the video, there's going to be a more serious conversation, but I want everyone to know to stay positive, stay happy, we're gonna go through this new decade in the best way possible. With that being said, I want everyone to know that YouTube has been getting relatively worse, as in when it comes to people being notified. So I'd like to remind people that if there's any content creators that you absolutely love, if you love this channel, always know that you're subscribed, but of course, click that little bell icon and make sure it's on always notified, because I'm going to be planning on uploading considered funny moment content again, where I take best moments of stuff. I've been listening to a lot of your feedback, and I think that I definitely want to take my content a step forward. I've been working very hard. I mean, I do all kinds of different types of content all by myself, as in like the editing portion, but I thank all my friends for helping me through all this, because it's been a blast, and I really am looking forward to a whole new decade. And we got new consoles on the way. I'm excited about that too. One looks like a garbage bin. Well, it's supposed to look like, I guess, like a desktop, the Xbox Series X. But it looks weird. But I don't care about designs as long as it's flat. I mean, I never want a PS3 again. That design, holy crap. Why? When it had the hoop thing on the top, it made it impossible to put like a little thing on top of it, so then you could put another console on top of it. It always had to be the top in the relationship of consoles. Like, it's just not good. But yeah, I know that a lot of you have probably been noticing I've been playing a lot of Minecraft. I actually been streaming it a lot too. I'm obsessed. For my own reasons, I didn't play Minecraft for a while, and I was kind of waiting for a moment where there was going to be something big, and I was kind of waiting for that 4K. It was called the Super Duper texture pack of Minecraft, and this one was going to make me come back to Minecraft, because it was essentially the texture pack, the whatever pack that's on the PC version, where it makes like the water look realistic. There's a lot of shadowing, like the shadow effects, and the lighting is really, really nice and awesome looking. It would have made Minecraft look super amazing, and I was so looking forward to it, and then they cancel it. So I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna play it. So I got some friends involved, and now we got a lot of people involved, and I look forward to uploading all my Minecraft videos, which is funny because my Destiny videos don't really get demonetized, but my Minecraft videos have been, and I have no idea. They've been remonetized, but either way, when YouTube demonetizes something, you might as well call it irrelevant. It doesn't get as much clicks, it doesn't get much recommendations, it just doesn't get much views. And it's always important to have that in the beginning. So when it gets demonetized in the beginning, yikes. But that's not going to stop me. I've always told people that any hiccups that get in my way, even if it makes a harm on my wallet, I pursue what I feel like everyone would like to see, what I feel like would be entertaining to make people smile. And I think Minecraft is doing a great job on that. It's making people really happy. I mean, I've gotten people directly, sending me messages just saying, thank you so much for doing Minecraft. It's so different than what you've been doing, and it's really, really nice. And it's been something that I look forward to seeing almost every day. With that being said, it's not getting in the way of Destiny content. I still plan on doing more Destiny content in general, and on top of that, I plan on doing like I said, like the best of content and stuff with Destiny and many other games as well. I know people wanted me to go back to Fallout 76, and with that being said, I do still plan on uploading that. There's many other video games out there that I wanted to try out and play. There's a lot of new games coming out. Sadly, Cyberpunk got delayed, but at the same time, happily, good wise. I don't know. It got delayed, and that means more polish. Means that it will be a better game. I would much rather them continue to delay the game if that means it will be the best game that they've done this new decade, this new whole generation of gaming coming forward. So I'm fine with that. I can be patient. And besides, there's some other good games coming out this year that I definitely want to try out. Resident Evil 3 is one big one. With that being said, Resident Evil 2 playthroughs will be finishing on its uploading soon when I got to go through Claire's playthrough, like uploading that and then the ending. So there's that. I have so much that I'm working on, and I'm also getting tired. Like, I'm not saying that I'm overworking myself. I've been emotionally and mentally drained, but I'm hoping that things will get better for me. And it has, with a lot of your awesome and very nice feedback, it's been making things better for me. And I always strongly believe that things will always get better. I say that to all of you, and it has for me, in the past. So I've been looking to seeing like what kind of things I would definitely love to do more, and I've been looking at a lot of the feedback as well of what you would like to see me do more, and there's a lot. I mean, double uploads is going to be a thing of my channel as a norm once I get myself in a good foundation where that's possible every day. Because my problem is that I'm trying to figure out like, how like your boss will tell you a set schedule of what you're doing. I'm trying to do that with my editing and stuff. Like, how early should I get up to where I will get a decent amount of videos done, maybe like at least 3, and then also be able to do the thumbnails of either that day's videos or the previous, or like preparing for the future videos. And then also still able to stream and, of course, have some time for me, eating, obviously, good meals, not just garbage, exercising, cleaning, all those essentials that you do. So I've been trying to work that out for this new year. That's like my New Year resolution. I'm curious on what everyone else's is. Mine's that. Like, it's just trying to get a format. I've been trying to also get enough money to have saved up to get a good setup, and I mean like a setup where I could have higher quality streams and stuff. So that's something that I've been really, really working on. Of course, if you want to check out my streams, there's always the link down below to my Twitch account. My Twitch name is CHIBI1. So my YouTube is CHIBI12, and the one on Twitch is 1. Makes perfect sense, huh? So with that being said, I'm really, really, really hoping that Destiny 2's new season is something way better than this one. I feel like this one has kind of been slow, and with that being said, I've come to actually enjoy so far this time period because I've been playing and enjoying other games. But I do have a lot of content to still upload, and I know people hate the word old content, but if it's something funny, if it's something valuable, I feel like I will still upload it. But I still upload a lot of old, like new content too on top of the old. I do both. But if it's like, for example, me reviewing a weapon and it was like 2 seasons ago, or even just a season ago in general, I'm not going to upload it because it's old. With that being said, I had a Smasher Pass stream where I was playing with Year 1 exotics, and this was like before Shadowkeep. I'm going to do that again on stream, and then I'll upload the highlights on my YouTube channel, of course. So there's times where I just can't upload it in time, but that means I'll just do it again and have fun with it. Because, I mean, there's been changes to a lot of, to the weapons that I was playing with, and there are a lot of Crucible PvP changes, so there's that. So, a lot of good stuff, good stuff being for this new year. So, sadly, I'm going to have to transfer this Chibi Talks into a more negative and serious tone topic because it is a serious topic and it's something that I definitely need to talk about. It's something that I've personally been dealing with for like 9 months, but it wasn't until recently that now friends and fans, people I care about are being affected by this. And they're not involved in this whatsoever. And this is a situation that could have been completely avoided if I honestly was taken a little bit more seriously on what I was trying to express when it came to this situation. So, bottom line is I want this to be a moment where I can be able to move on and hopefully heal. And so then harassment to any of my friends and fans are stopping. And it's even for this person as well. I don't want harassment towards this person whatsoever. So that's not me asking, that's demanding to stop doing that and never do that going forward. If you have nothing nice to say to that person or anyone, don't say anything at all. It's just how it needs to be. And I want everyone to know that this is, as of right now, something that I hope you understand by the end of this, on why I wasn't being truthful until now. So basically, I'm talking about why BA and I have not been playing together, and this is something that I am not running off any script or anything. I'm just going off my feelings of this, just what I want to say. I'm not going to go into major detail about everything, and I do hope, because this is the main thing that I've been afraid of, is losing any friends because of what I am about to say. I shouldn't be the one telling the truth. I shouldn't ever be the person to say something for someone else. And if this person decides to finally talk about this, it means nothing to me now. I'm completely numb on this whole situation. I'm not mad. I'm actually very sad about it. And I apologize that, again, it's a negative video, or portion of the video. So basically, BA and I have not been playing together for a while now. Like I said, like basically 9 months we've been dealing with this situation. But BA was my friend, and I still value him, and that's why he's been still in my videos and still will be, because I value the person who he was beforehand. But he promised me that essentially we were going to stay friends, no matter what hurdle we had. At the time, though, he needed more help than I did. He was running out of people to help him to do raids and content and whatever. When personally, I don't really do it like that for my channel. I just kind of play and have fun, and the content comes afterwards. But I definitely would wanted to have another friend, and I was getting along with BA very well. So everything was fine and dandy, but it wasn't until April of 2019 that I was confronted and basically blamed for his issues, where people were unsubscribing and people were not viewing his videos, that I was the tumor to his growth, to his job. His value was his job, not his friends. He even said that if it came to the roof over his head, over his friend, he's going to choose the roof. And okay, everyone's got a different view, even if I don't agree with it, but that's something that I don't stand by mostly, especially with this job specifically. It would be different if I had no control over my job, but this job specifically, I do have more control over what I can do to make things better. And I handed out my hand, to be honest, when he first told me this. I was offering hosting him more, not streaming on certain days that are important to him, making videos that are shouting out his, because I don't care about the growth. I care about losing my friend. I don't want that to ever happen, and I was worrying about that the most, at the brink of actually crying, because I was dealing with my own stuff at home in my personal life that I don't want to talk about, but it was something where I just didn't want to lose my friend. And it wasn't BA's fault for that whatsoever. He didn't cause my mental health to be worse, but he wasn't there, of course, as well. But we still played together, but the thing about that made me very upset was the reason why we still played together, even with all that stuff. It was because, and I feel like this is why, is because I tried to make him tell the truth. He told me that I can't play with him, but I offered a proposition. This is the bottom line of what we could do where everyone is happy, not just him and not just me. If I'm definitely not going to be playing with him and this is it, and he's going to go focus his job, then I wanted us to turn on a stream together, tell everyone the truth, specifically him, but I was going to side with him and agree, because I'm going to be like, look, he doesn't care about his reputation, he doesn't care what people are going to say, being like, oh my god, you know, this goes against a lot of the things that you've been saying to us, we love watching you and CHIBI play together, why would you think that this is the best option? I'd still be defending him. Even if it was years from now and we didn't play together and he was offering to play with me again, I would definitely go back, because we ended what we were doing, broke this promise with a band-aid, basically, to where we're both happy. But instead, he broke the promise, never apologized, and instead was just like, okay, we're gonna still play together now. I said that in a party chat, and I wanted this, and I said, I'll give you a month, but after that, telling the truth means nothing to me. Why? Because then it feels like he's just doing it to save face. I've had this happen before. I've been taken advantage of for my kindness and passiveness with a lot of situations. I didn't want it to happen again. And instead, I basically had to find out myself that I was completely kicked out. He said he couldn't work around my schedule. He basically blamed me again. He didn't have to apologize. You know, I'm the bad guy because I was trying to basically tell my friend to still play with me, keep up with his word, and that was wrong of me. It hurt me, because originally the reason why I was not allowed to play with him also was because of YouTube content. But now this transferred to Twitch content too. We can't share viewers, which hurt me, by the way, because it made me feel like that all my growth was his. That I never did get any of my own followers. And normally when it comes to sharing viewers, don't you think that people would go to the other person's channel as well? I mean, this was at the time where my streams were, and still are, pretty crap in comparison to his. I mean, I don't have overlays. I stream through an app on the PS4 and Xbox. Not very professional, but that's okay. And on top of this, when he said that we can't share viewers, that was the bottom line of why I can't play with him at all. He stopped messaging me. He stopped replying to any of my tweets, you know, positive, anything. All the things that he used to do when he was my friend went out the door. And that's fine. I would be fine with losing friends because I maybe did something wrong. But I was being led on to believe that I was still valued. But I was fighting two things on my own where I feel like I'm still valued because he's saying that directly to me, but then I'm seeing the actions of what he's doing where he's yelling at fans, mentioning me, yelling like angrily. He's deleting my emote without permission, our buddy emote that we had. He's just doing his own thing entirely and wanting me purged from everything, excuse me, but I'm still valued. I was still showing him off in my videos. I was still watching his videos. I had to lurk in his chat because, one, when I see my friend yelling at people, mentioning my name, I didn't want my name to be in the chat anymore because I didn't want to make things worse for him by making people remember me more. I just figured maybe if I just didn't exist in his chat, it would go away. But when I'm being told that I can't share viewers, that you're the one that's hurting my subscriber count, and it's been like 9 months and nothing has changed for him, I kind of expected I was wrong, or hey, listen, let's talk this out, anything. Instead, I had to constantly tell him what he was doing wrong, that I was like, this is not the right way of doing anything. Why are you yelling at our fans? Because bottom line, they're not just mine. I get people asking me all the time, where is BA? It's not because you guys are genuinely just looking for drama or just being like, well, I would prefer to watch BA. Like it or not, I at least understand this, even if he doesn't. Me and him playing together did have synergy. We did. And he looked at that as no one caring about him. And it was a selfish viewpoint. And I don't want to have that. I don't want that on my channel. I don't want that on my future plans of streaming and stuff like that. I don't want to deal with somebody that is like that. And when I'm being told that I can't play with him because sharing viewers, and then I see him literally shouting out other people's channels because they're his friends, bottom line is two things. Either number one, he's looking at those people as not a threat at all, and that's degrading. Or number two, that everything was a lie. And that's something that has hurt me the most out of this whole situation. There's way more that I would love to talk about to just get off my chest, but that's not what I want to do. I don't want to destroy him. I don't want his reputation to even be hurt from this. I just want you guys to understand what I've been dealing with and hope that this will stop. This is me begging you guys to stop harassing him, stop harassing people who are not involved. If you have to yell at me, then fine. I just miss my friends. And this, to be honest, is an ending chapter, because I know that if he were to be sorry now, I'm not going to believe it. I'm not going to think it's genuine. It's going to be more of a business way of doing so, where it's like, we're sorry, I'm sorry, I did wrong this, but every time I've literally texted him trying to have him understand, even when I tried to be passive and I was pretty much on the brink of tears because I was so stressed and I was being ignored, I'm not. I've been hurt that bad. And granted, it's probably, for the best. It's a learning experience. So that's all I need to say about the situation. Like I said, there could be definitely more of what I could say of my opinions of him, but bottom line is I'm going to focus myself and focus the people that I care about. And any of my friends that feel awkward, if you're still playing with him, I don't care if you are. Actually, I've made pretty much a big statement to any of my friends where I still wanted them to not choose a side whatsoever, and they haven't. And it's me. And if they do choose sides, that's their own choice. But I don't want to lose my friends. I don't want other people to be hurt. I don't know what to say other than I'm sorry that I haven't told the truth until now. I'm sorry that I let you down if I did. And if you don't believe me, that's okay. I'm fine with that too. But these are my feelings. This is what I've experienced. And if you don't believe me, okay. I don't know how I'm going to be able to have you believe me. So sorry for this long, negative, bad, serious tone. And I apologize if I'm making not much sense to things. Again, I'm not running off any script or anything. Just going off on my feelings about this. So, let's hope to a better new year. So, thank you so much for listening. As usual, you mean a lot to me. So have a chibi-tastic day. Way better than this. And I'm sorry if I ruined it whatsoever with this part of the video. Thank you so much. Chibi out.